Oh, what's good? It's your boy Liquid over at Oz Gaming, and this is another controversial conversation about the upcoming movie Black Panther 2 coming out, along with a couple of other things before his movie that just further proves my point on my analogy of the movie industry. They're very, very scheming, lowballing people that do anything for a buck, and you know I'm probably not the first person that brought this to y'all attention or brought this up in the conversation, but I will go on record and say that what I'm saying is facts. It's not fabricated. If you don't believe me, you could go do your research. But there's numerous times the movie industry does things what I call um, they quote unquote basically push movies to the extreme after an actor has died. Now, I'll break it down for you. If you don't understand why they're doing this, it's simply because just think about it like this. If you're in a movie and you have royalties to a movie, or you're supposed to get paid a check every time that movie plays on a streaming platform or every time they show it on television or whatnot. That actor gets a check. He gets a check for his participation in the movie, and he also gets a check for royalties, so on and so forth. Now, that being said, if you have a basic line of intellect, that also insinuates, well, what if the person dies? You know? What if the person dies? Like, I'll give you a good example. Very good actor. I watched him since I was a kid. Robin Williams, right? Robin Williams have a collage of films, great films. I've been on YouTube, Paramount, TiVo, whatever you want to streaming platform you want to talk about. When he was alive, you did not see this man's movies in the top 10 or, you know, trending, or they'll make it a new movie on Netflix or whatever the case may be. You didn't see any of that. But as soon as that man died, Netflix was promoting Flubber, they was promoting Hook, they was promoting all these great movies that they should have had on their platform to begin with. But like I said, when they do things like that, they have to pay these actors. Now, when an actor dies in the music industry, that's a loophole. They basically don't have to do anything because now the original owner and creator of the content is dead. So therefore, in contracts, what is written into the contracts is basically if they die, whatever proceeds the movie generates goes directly to, you guessed it, you're thinking it right now. It goes to the motion picture that they were under. So whether it be Paramount, whether it be Legendary, whatever, whoever helped produce that movie, the production, basically, the backing, the people behind the scenes that's pulling the strings, they get to receive all of the all of the proceeds for that movie. Now, the only way this is stopped is if an actor puts things in place to counteract that. So let's say they have kids, they'll get a contract drawn up where, oh, if I die, my kids still get the money for, the movie. 9 times out of 10, think about it, a lot of actors aren't having kids in their prime. So you know what that means? That with the time that they're creating this film, there's no contracts or stipulations in place to prevent that. So that means they get the return on the movie. The same thing goes with the music industry. If you look at the music industry now, a lot of money is being made in artists' deaths. That's why these music conglomerates, these music industry companies, they're getting things called life insurance in place on artists. So that way, let's say a new upcoming artist is hot, drop 2 songs. Now he's in the rap. So you know how rap is. There's a lot of beef, there's a lot of violence. Now, if they give that rapper 5 mil, right? They don't have to worry about, oh well, if he died, we're not gonna get our 5 million back, because they going to do what? Get a life insurance plan on the artist. So now, if they lent you 2 million, best believe they have a life insurance plan on you for like 5 million, especially if you're worth that amount of money. So let's say you dropped it 2 albums. Your first album goes platinum. Now your second album you drop, and in the midst of that album going platinum, you die from gun violence or whatever the case may be. That means that music, that label, they get everything. Your family don't get nothing. Your family, and like I said, the only way to prevent that is certain stipulations and contracts being drawn up beforehand to combat that financial loophole that they have in place that they exploit in order to make more money. The movie industry does the same thing. Now, this upcoming picture, right? This Marvel picture with Black Panther 2, that's a very, very controversial movie, because a lot of people feel like, well, how is there gonna be even a Black Panther 2 without Chad Bowick? And even if y'all do come up with a good script to blend in his natural death in with the movie to make it look believable, are y'all giving any proceeds to his family? I know he got family. Are y'all giving anything to his mom, his significant others? I'm pretty sure they're not. I'm not telling you not to go see it. What I'm saying is, if you do go and see it, just think on the just when you're spending that $40 at this ticket at this movie spot, just think in the back of your head, hey, is this money gonna go towards Chad Bowick, or are they gonna open a Chad Bowick Foundation, considering he died behind cancer? Are they gonna do anything like that? Absolutely not. They're gonna take all that money. They're gonna use Chad Bowick's name. They're gonna use his face. They're gonna use his fame to boost proceeds, and then they're just gonna write that check and just keep it moving on to the next one. So that's all I'm trying to bring to light is, be careful these movies you supporting, and really do your homework, and you have to understand the ins and outs of the real world, because that's how it's being run. These people ain't just coughing up money to help start someone's lifestyle or change someone's life, give their families and other people opportunities that they weren't able to grasp. No, it always comes down to money, all the time, every time. And I ain't trying to sit here and act like a homeroom teacher and lecture y'all, but I just wanted to get the truth out there, along with a couple of other people who probably feel the same way I do. But that's it, man. Like, that's all I got to say. And if you think what I said was interesting, or it's actual facts, because you're entitled to your own opinion, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay humble and healthy. I'm out.